Hello everyone, thanks for you coming to my channel. I'm a Marco Polo Jiao. Those days I found some pretty interesting topic in the YouTube. That's the guy is this man is from American African talking about China. So let's to this topic is pretty interesting, and let's listen to what's their opinions about China investment policy. So let's listen.
What about the Asians taking over Africa?
Oh yes.
Oh my goodness. I made the comment when
Yeah,
I
you
was
talked
in
about
London.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethiopia, right? The only African nation to never be colonized up until now. Ethiopia is one of the largest recipients of Chinese aid in the world. Ethiopia also has a female president now. Shout out to the queen. But guess what? Ethiopia better do something fast because they are becoming over dependent on Chinese support. And why is the Chinese taking over Africa?
First of all, we don't like take over. We don't like take over in Africa. So, my country, China, is become the colony in 19th century. The German took Qingdao, UK take Hong Kong, Russia took a lot of land in north of China, and French people took the Guangzhou, and Italy also have a colony in China. We have a colony in Shanghai and also in Tianjin. Even in Forbidden City, near the Forbidden City, have a lot of embassy. Is just surrounding for the emperor. We know what's the feeling about some people conquered your places. We don't want making same things happen to your country as well. So we don't like take over your place, but we like do cooperation, because now we are 21st century. We stay in the small global, small, very small global. So we hope each other we can do more business. And Europe is the good investment place. America also good is the place for the investment. But Africa is for the future economy center. Before is the Europe, and America is the best place for investment, but their development is really high. Development is level is really high. And in this century, and also Asia is really booming, because the government those countries are very stable. And then in this century, we more focused for Asia, and after that, we think if Africa the people got a very good education, and the government is become to less corruption, become more and more clean, and the people will have a more chance development business in Africa. We think that is the new future for the globally. That is the Africa. We like do cooperation. We don't want to take your land. In China, where the population actually is getting less and less, so and more the family like pay very good money, like the children study in the university, and after they can got a good job. This is why the factory is so difficult, hire some laborers, and then we try to find some country have a good labor cost and also good basement construction for electricity or water, or government stable. This is the place we focus to find for Chinese factory. We like making factory, and also I think in that time if your labor being good training, and then the labor cost will become also higher. Actually, we development is the same way. When the European people or United States people investment for us, we doing the same thing. But please remember, one thing is very important: environment. Please take your environment, making your environment is the protection very well. And also, we are a little bit different with the Western world. I mean, when we invest money, we have a secret. This why is a lot of African country government, like a Chinese government, to investment to your places. That is we are the principle to build a relationship. And now I will be take this secret to show you. This why we are easily making relationship in the Africa countries. So I will show you now.
The 5 Principles of Peaceful Coexistence. In 1954, China, India, and Myanmar jointly proposed the 5 Principles of Peaceful Coexistence, namely mutual respect for sovereignty and territorial integrity, mutual non-aggression, non-interference in each other's internal affairs, equality and mutual benefit, and peaceful coexistence. The 5 Principles of Peaceful Coexistence give concrete expression to the purposes and principles of the UN Charter and facilitate their implementation. In the new era today, China will continue to be a pacesetter in observing the 5 principles of peaceful coexistence and work with the rest of the international community to build a harmonious world of lasting peace and common prosperity. For example, the 5 Principles of Peaceful Coexistence was a historic contribution to the building of a new type of just and equitable
This is our secret, how to build a relationship with the African countries. Of course, and this is also the idea, build a relationship with another continental or countries. We trust African people as trust our family. So we are the poor country before. We are a poor country before. And now those 30 years is getting better and better. But when we funding for this country, we said, our government said, we belong to third world. We start with Asian country, African country, and South American country. We are poor country people. So this also why we making this kind of principle, how to build a relationship. Don't worry about your countries will be having more Chinese people for investment, because we must be go there to see which country can get better situation to investment. So don't scary about us. And also, when we build a relationship with Africa, that road is like a speed highway. But of course, in this highway have some hole or maybe have some garbage on the street. So we don't focus that garbage. We need looking one road. That's a highway. That's what I mean. I hope I can clearly to explain what my meaning. So, hello, thanks, Africa brother and sisters. One day I hope you will more wake up. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.